Welcome everybody to the AXCEL Back2Back finals. Here first we're going to see the weaker women entering
Number 4, Louise Piper. And coming in at number 3, it's birthday girl, Megan Havers.
Sarah Beatles,
Megan Havers,
Penny Haley,
Louisa
On
Piper,
second seat, Gabby Floater.
Mel Gazzotti.
It's a fun lineup.
Should be very interesting.
And seeded number 1, defending champion, Penny Healy.
Really, and that was too short out of the World Cups.
Yep, many on the world stage.
The athletes
Should be
will
done.
have one practice in before they start.
We've got smoke machine going this year.
So, the match play. We're going to have all archers shoot 5 arrows. The lowest score is leaving the field of play.
Yep, and if they tie it, will go down to whoever's got the worst of the 5.
Center is 11 points, something
Yep.
we normally won't see in World Archery.
So I believe this should practice for them now.
Yeah. I mean, that's a good start from Penny. You just want to get familiar. I know the lighting changed a bit, so it's going to be different from where they were shooting the matches earlier on.
Yeah, it's a lot brighter out there now.
Yeah, just take your sight back to the middle, get used to it.
I mean, I guess for recurves it plays a bigger part with sight pitch and it will for us as well, different lighting situations.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, it's getting the feeling back there.
I think in general the trend seems to be people going slightly low.
Understandable. It's way darker in the middle, so you're only gonna see a really bright target and a really dark string.
Mm.
So there are 6 people that got into these finals. This morning, a lot of people were left out.
Yeah.
They started with 1 round of 5 final matches, where the top 2 of each group and 1 on the best scores got through to the next round. Then another one this afternoon,
I
where
believe that's 2 go through again, isn't it? Yeah.
which gets us here. With 6 of the best archers of the day trying to win the back-to-back this year. Seeing some really solid groups from Penny and Gabi.
Megan, the youngest by far out there, I believe she turned 16 yesterday.
That's impressive.
Very impressive to be up there.
I mean, at the moment there are a lot of young people dominating the archery field.
No, they really are.
I mean, you see Penny here and Megan,
Yeah.
and then in classes later on we have Matjas Fullerton, who is only
Yeah.
20 years old, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I believe they're going to get a second end of practice now, or is it straight in?
I'm not familiar with that rule. So we're
Yeah,
gonna
there
head
we
to
go.
the
Yep.
first end of scoring.
Now it counts.
So now we're gonna see the stress levels head up a bit.
Yeah. See how people's shooting styles change.
I mean, you gotta shoot the center here.
Mm.
1 arrow out could be the
And that could be
the 1
bye-bye.
arrow you're leaving the field of play.
Yeah. Megan and Gabi at full draw there.
Nice solid shots.
Solid shot from Gabi.
I mean, that looks like the X. We already see 2 arrows out of the center. I mean, it's just a match of endurance.
It really is.
Who can keep it going the longest?
Yeah. You can keep performing and doing the strongest shots.
And I've already been doing this since recurve, I think 9 in the morning.
I think the recurve when we started at 11:30. Still a very long day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And most of them shot yesterday, full day.
Yeah. Full day yesterday. The compound and recurve men started at 8 o'clock this morning, so an even longer day for them.
Gabi absolutely putting everything into the middle.
Louisa with most looking in the middle as well.
I mean, the level is great here.
It is absolutely astonishing.
Long hold, but releases quite nicely.
50 seconds left on the clock now. Most have just got an hour left to shoot.
Yes, if I'm right, you only get 30 seconds an arrow here.
Yeah.
It's not a long time. It's enough.
And it's really not. I mean, if you have to let down at least twice, then you will be struggling for time.
Yeah, definitely. It's not possible. Just you can't doubt your shots. You need to make them the moment you pull them up.
Yeah.
Last arrow of Penny Healy. Little weak shot, but still in. And that is time. Let's see who is surviving the first round of scoring and who we are going to see leave the stage.
Definitely looks tight for a few of them there.
Yeah. So to get the rules there out again, the lowest score is leaving the field of play. If the lowest score is tied, they're going to look at the closest arrow.
All 6 archers lined up there, watching the judge their arrows. Looks quite tense. Guess it's quite a nice feeling though if you know you've put 5 solid shots down there and you walk up knowing that you're safe.
I mean, it's such a relief if you know there are 5 10s there, 11s.
11s, yeah.
You know you're not going to lose this round. We're already seeing some happy faces.
Only 1 point drop by Gabby there. That is impressive.
I mean, she's been on a roll this day. While I was shooting my finals, I looked over a couple times and she is hitting the X so many times.
Yeah.
She even had a little match with her husband, Mike Slusher, when we were shooting final against him. Shooting more points than him.
Yeah, I bet that was fun to watch.
Yeah. So we got 2 people shooting a 47. So now they're gonna look at the closest arrow to see who's leaving the field of play.
So that is Louisa Piper gone. Her arrow was furthest out.
Great shooting on her side. Sad to see
Definitely.
her go. But we got 5 archers still in the race.
All that relaxation then that you threw now will be disappearing as you know you've got to perform again and put 5 more down.
Yeah. But the moment you pick up the bow, look at the target, you know, yep, I gotta perform again. Can't miss one.
No.
So the archers are gonna get ready for scoring end number 2, with 5 archers still in play for the gold medal. So what's your experience here today?
It's been very good. It's been better than last year for me personally. Shot a lot better, but just didn't make it into that third round.
I mean, the level is high.
The level is very high. The level's a lot higher than it was last year.
John really put in the work, getting the international archers here, and
He did.
it showed. So he did first arrow flying high.
Solid first arrow from Megan there. Looks like Gabby dropped a 10 in there. Was that an 8 or a 7 from Margaritza there?
It's a fun bow lineup. If I'm right, I'm seeing 2 Hoyt archers. You have Gabi shooting for the Hoyt Pro staff, using the new purple. And at the end we're seeing 1 white Hoyt. And then you of course have Penny Healy shooting the win-win.
Megan shooting the win-and-win as well. I believe both archers are using the newest win-and-win risers.
It's always nice to have the newest equipment.
Oh, it is, yeah.
Megan putting in some strong shots.
3 solid shots there.
I think she hasn't left the 11 yet.
Shosh.
Gabi let her
Yeah.
shot go down. And you just reset. Doesn't
Yeah.
feel good, reset, get the next shot in.
It's good to have that discipline to know when it's not going to be a good shot and to be able to come down.
And that looks like a 7 dropped by Malkorza.
Yep.
I'm sorry if I'm gonna butcher anybody's name.
Yeah, there is a chance I will mispronounce someone's name. I probably already have.
Also Megan resetting her shot.
Yep. Still looks almost clean for the 11. That bottom left arrow there from Megan.
Rika, it's a lot about your
Not
feeling.
very clear on the screen there.
It
Looks
looks
like
like,
a miss from Megan there.
yeah, we're gonna have a,
I think she was a bit up against the time. She might have shot through the clicker maybe.
I mean that's a devastating loss. And if you lose by, definitely if she got 4 arrows in the 11 I think.
4 arrows in the 11, yeah.
She
Have to
must be
listen to what
devastated.
John says there. That was 48 for Margaritza there.
45 for Sarah. I think she's getting away with a little bit of a scare.
One more drop point from Bettles and her and Megan could have been in a shoot-off situation.
41 for Megan. Dropping that misser.
Mm. Gabby and Penny tying on score there.
So we're gonna see Megan leave the field of play here. And we're gonna see Sarah continue with just a little jump scare. I mean, good effort from Megan. Sad that the last arrow didn't go the way she wanted.
Fought to the end there, really did. Megan should be leaving the field very, very proud of herself, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
She's shooting to an astonishing level.
I mean, the shots were there. You
Mm.
see 4 arrows go into the middle.
Yeah,
Amazing shots. And one mistake is costing you your final.
yeah,
It hurts. But she can be proud of herself.
yeah, definitely.
She did great. So now we only have Penny Healy, Gabi Susher, and Sarah Beadles, and Mal Corsata left in these finals. I mean, I don't know many of the British archers here, but for me the favorites of this match are gonna be Penny or Gabi.
Definitely, yeah. The two that are most prominent on the world circuit at the minute.
Yeah. But Sarah Beadles is making some strong shots.
She's holding her own.
Nice shot from Penny. Gabi holding for a bit longer.
Looks like
But
it's
she
made it
gets
way
it.
into the 11, yeah.
I mean, it's fun to see two great archers next to each other, shooting two of the rival brands. Little push forward, but it looks still in.
There's 2 Hoyts, a Vivix and a win and win up there.
We're going to see more Vivix around the
Mm.
recurve circuit.
Yeah.
Really putting in some work.
Just released the new Scaddy limbs.
Can see the last shot. Looks good.
Interesting arrow on the top right from Bettles.
Yeah. That's gonna need a judge's look. Ooh,
And that is
that
time.
may be out for battles.
Mm.
The judge is gonna call it, but that looks right on the line. I mean,
Gabi and Penny looking like they could be tied for score again.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, that arrow from Beatles is... It's a pressure, probably.
Yeah.
I mean, you're in the final 4, you know you can't miss.
There's
And
a
then-
very, very small margin for error, yeah.
The moment you start thinking about it, it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
To the 9 for Sarah Beatles, which I think
I'm thinking
means
that including the miss,
it's a miss. 40.
49, I believe that was.
I think so. And a 50 for Penny.
Point up there.
I mean, it isn't deciding anything, but between them, they're definitely having an internal battle right now.
Definitely.
I mean, if you know you're scoring higher than the other archer every end, it's gonna be a little bit of reassurance
Yeah.
going into that last set.
There could also be that pressure creeping on though, thinking that you're going to keep it up.
That's true.
Archer's heading back for the third end now. Not the third end. Was it the fifth end? I've lost track now.
I think this is gonna be our
Fourth or fifth
fourth end.
Fourth end.
Yeah, we
There
already
go.
see 3 archer go. We're gonna go to our fourth end.
And number 4, we will now find out who finishes third. We're now moving to individual shooting. Each athlete has 20 seconds. The highest seeded will always shoot first.
So the pressure's really piling on now with them shooting individually. All eyes will be on that one archer.
Yeah. So I don't know if everybody at home heard it. So we're gonna move to a system where each archer gets 20 seconds for an arrow. They're gonna shoot individually.
Yep.
One archer after another. I mean, those are the matches where you're gonna feel the nerves.
Yeah, the nerves will be piled on there. All eyes are on you.
I know the first time I shot one of those finals and it was not fun. I mean, you know what the other archer is shooting. Normally when you just have your time, you can do your own thing.
Yeah.
Here there's no escaping from it. You're gonna
No.
know what the other archer is shooting. You're gonna feel that pressure.
Yeah.
You're gonna know what you need to shoot to win.
First archer shooting there.
So we're gonna see Penny shoot first, getting a 10, as it looks like. So now the pressure is on Gabi to even or better that score. Long hold.
It looks like a 10, but it's a definite better 10.
Yeah. I mean, as long as you just keep up the same score,
Yeah.
you just don't want to be the lowest.
No. Nagazata at full draw. Oh, it looks like an 11.
That's straight on the X. Great shot. Penny in for the second arrow. Nice shot.
Hanging on to the 10 there.
Gabi getting in her second arrow. A little high, but still
Yeah.
getting there.
Nagazata at full draw again. Can she follow up from that last
That
arrow?
looks rough.
Ooh,
And
quite far out there.
goes into the 7, I think.
Mm.
I mean, that hurts.
That will knock your confidence, yeah.
Yeah. For Penny and Gabi, it's gonna be a little less pressure because you know you're leading with some points. You can
Yeah, got a bit to play with now.
afford to drop some, but you still want to get that feeling right.
Ooh, 11 from Gabi there,
Nice shot.
putting the pressure on Penny.
Third arrow. It looks like she can't pull it through correctly.
It looks like a struggle for her now, yeah. Possibly just the long day.
Long day, pressure is rising. No, you're not thinking about your technique as much as you should be, and then mistakes happen. Penny keeps drilling the 10.
Oh, another clean 11 there from Gabi.
And another red arrow for Malgorzata. I mean, at this point, you probably know it's done. You try to enjoy
Yeah.
the last arrow. And you don't want to give up. You want to give that last
No.
arrow every effort you got just to
Yeah, go out
bring
with
it
a bang.
home.
Yeah.
And a real great effort from her. Gabi and Penny shooting 10s and 11s.
A good
Oh.
arrow there. Good finishing arrow there from Marizota.
Definitely. She can go home proud, earning herself the bronze medal. And not to forget, she's third. She won
Yeah.
a podium place.
That is podium position. Archer's walking up now. Look at the scores.
She's going home with a bit of prize money, bit of contingency money,
Yeah. Not a bad day in the
and a bronze
office.
medal.
Yeah.
Definitely not. So arrows are being scored now.
.53 from Gabby there.
That's a great performance. Only
Only
dropping
2
2
points.
points. Judge having a look at an arrow from Penny. Probably to see if it's an 11 or a 10.
Yeah.
Points for Penny. Rasa, I'm sorry, you were eliminated, but congratulations on your third place and
£125. That's not bad.
Good day at the office.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys travel a lot for these competitions. I'm from the Netherlands, so
Yeah.
small country. I think the farthest I travel is 2 hours to the farthest competition.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
Here there are people arriving by plane in their own country. It's good to bring something home then.
It is. Yeah.
So now we're only having 2 archers left. Gabi Susher, Penny Healy. Penny has been the world #1 for the majority of this year.
Yeah.
Currently, I'm not sure she's still holding it.
Believe world #4 now.
Gabi, also one of the top archers in the world, from the Netherlands. It's good to see her in the finals here. That's going to be the first arrow from Penny Healy in the last end of scoring. Just hitting the 10. Longer hold from Gabi, but she's...
An 11 there from Gabby.
Another 10-9 liner from Penny. She wants to get hitting that 11.
Solid 10 from Gabby there.
It's currently Gabi leading by 1 point. 3 arrows to go from each archer. That looks like a 10.
Only having 20 seconds to shoot per arrow. That does not afford any room for error.
No, you can't let it go. You need to make your shot.
Ooh, could
Rough
possibly be
arrow
a
from
9
Gabi.
there.
Didn't hear the call out yet.
Might be unsure. That could well be a judge call as well. Penny
That's-
following Gabby there.
Yeah, they're copying each other. They're calling it a 10. Gonna have a judge confirm that arrow. You can see the pressure. The shots are taking longer. They're becoming more difficult. That looks like another 9 from Gabi.
They are on the home stretch though.
Penny wanting to put it in 11 just to make sure she's up there. And that's a 9. Lost arrow from Gabi. And then we're gonna know who's won this year's recurve women back-to-back competition. Shot taken really long.
Ooh.
Another 9. I'm
This could be close.
thinking this is gonna favor Penny for the win, but let's have a judge confirm it.
I think there might be 2 points in it.
Gabi looking with her binoculars, seeing if she can see the lines. I mean, this is nerve-wracking.
It is. Even I'm feeling a bit nervous.
You have liners, you want to win, you don't know what the judge is gonna call.
No, you've given it your all.
We're gonna have 48 points for Gabi. Penny needs a 49 to win. Or we're gonna look at the arrows farthest out. Just looking at those liners. You can see Penny racking up the nerves. .47, that means Gabi has won this year's recurve women back-to-back competition. Gabi not believing she won this round. It's fun to see the the friendship.
Camaraderie. There you go. The pressure falling off of both of them there.
Yeah. So Penny is gonna take the gold here. In a moment we're gonna move on to the next category. So we're moving on to the recurve men. So targets are being put up, fresh targets. Getting
Names
everything
will be
reset.
changed, yeah.
So we're gonna just wait for everything to be reset.
Yeah. Shouldn't take a minute.
Then we're gonna see 5 more ends of scoring from the recurve men, letting them decide who's gonna be the champion of this year's back-to-back competition. So we're seeing the recurve men archers entering the stage of play.
Yep, we've got Connor Hall, Tom Hall, Pitt Klein from Luxembourg, Max Oakley, Alex Wise and James Woodgate.
Good lineup. A lot of international archers there.
Yep. Again, a lot regularly on the world stage.
Yeah, I know Pitt Klein is a standard member of the Luxembourgish national team
Yeah.
in the international competitions. And I've seen a lot of your archers there too.
Yeah. And again, the same with Megan Havers, a very young archer, Max Oakley.
Also.
Very impressive standard of shooting from him. Now we have the awards ceremony for the recurve women.
Penny Healy taking up the second prize. Getting it
Mazar's there
award.
with third.
Getting it awarded by the Benjamin Summer from T.R.U AXCEL,
Yeah.
the main sponsor of this event. Gabi there getting their first prize and the T.R.U AXCEL check. Good day at the office for her.
Very good day in the office.
Taking some pictures. These are the moments you love.
Yeah.
Standing on the podium, knowing you have done your job.
Done your job, come away with some cash and a nice title.
Tomorrow, getting ready for the next competition.
Yep. And it all starts again.
Yeah, I think almost everybody that we're gonna see here is leaving for the Berlin Open next week.
Yep.
Or the World Archery Taipei competition.
Now the recurve men walking onto the field of play.
Here we see Connor Hall, followed up by Alex Wise.
Yep. James Woodgate.
Next on is James Woodgate.
Number 3, Max Oakley.
And the youngest archer out there, Max Oakley.
Our second seed, Tom Hall. And our number 1 qualifier for this round, Pete Klein.
And Pit Klein, all the way from Luxembourg.
And then we will start eliminating people.
A nice lineup again, shooting the same brands. We're seeing some Vivix archers, followed up by some win-win archers. And looks like 1 or 2 Hoyts.
So the recurve men now getting their one end of practice to sight in, get used to the new lighting conditions. Strong opening shots from them all there, really.
They already have been training a bit on targets on the other side of the field.
Yep.
They just gotta get used to the different lighting here. And trying to get settled in those nerves.
Yeah, definitely. I feel that might be one of the most important things, just getting used to all the eyes watching you.
Yeah, I mean the moment you leave the practice field, you know you're going to the final field. The nerves are starting to build up.
Yeah.
And if you get those practice errors, it's a nice way to get a bit used to it, get a bit calmed down.
And as well, coming from the practice field, knowing that you shot strong on there as well, is definitely a bonus.
Yeah. So to remind everybody that's tuning in, we're doing... Rethinking my English there. We're shooting 6 archers. The center ring is an 11. It's different than we see normally.
Yep, not world archery scoring today.
No. The archer with the lowest score is leaving the field of play. The last man standing is going to take home the gold.
Yep.
And become this year's champion.
And if there are 2 archers tied for the lowest score, it will go down to whoever has the furthest out arrow.
So just a game of drilling the center.
Yeah, accuracy, pure accuracy. The archers returning to their coaches now on the line.
The archer is going to retrieve that practice errors, and then we're going to start the first end of scoring. And we'll see who's going to be our first one to leave the stage.
Yeah.
Last arrow being pulled by Alex Wise, and then we're going back and starting the first round of scoring. Let's see who can settle their nerves, knowing there is a lot of prize money on the line.
Yeah. And there we go, that's end number 1 underway. Stepping onto the line, putting the arrow in the bow. All archers now at full draw.
Strong shots. Seeing
Alex Wise putting a very strong first arrow in, same with Pitt Klein there. Tom Hall dropping slightly low into the 8. Ah, there's 2 holes. I might have been looking at the wrong target face. I guess we'll have to find out when the archers walk up.
I mean, that was what I was looking at.
Mm.
I was afraid to call it. I saw 2 holes. I was like, who is who?
Tom Hall is next to Pitt Klein. There we go. Okay, I figured it out.
That's an 8 for Tom Hall.
Mm.
Not the area you want to start off with.
No. I don't know if anyone else has followed him there.
Pitt Klein resetting their shot, as you saw before. Here you can see the 8 of Tom Hall. I mean, he does follow it up good. 11 and 10. For him, it's just important to start hitting the 11 with his last arrows. Trying to hold on. Pitt Klein dropping an 8 there. Is not happy with it. I mean, these archers are all capable of at least putting 5 arrows into the 10.
Yeah.
But now with the added pressure of
Having to
being
hit
in
the
this
11.
final, I mean, it's a game of who can hold on.
Yeah. Who can keep composed for the longest. Alex Wise's target looking very tidy there.
I mean, you just saw James Woodgate being a bit disappointed with his last arrow.
Connor Hall's target phase looking very tidy as well.
That was a long hold for Pitt Klein.
It was. I think he got away with it though by the looks of it.
So now we're going to have to judge, confirm all of the scores, seeing who's going to leave the field of play first.
.51 there for Tom Hall, I believe that was. No,
That would be Connor Hall.
It would be.
I mean, that's normally a safe score. Only dropping 4 points.
Alex Wise, 52.
52 there from Alex Wise. 1 point up on Connor Hall.
Alex now has a bit of relief. He knows he's going through.
Yep. Connor Hall now feeling that same relief, knowing he's definitely going through.
Yeah.
48 from Woodgate there.
That's a score you don't really like. Dropping below the 50 points
No, it's a bit of a danger zone.
is risky.
I believe that was a 49 for Max Oakley.
Yeah.
So Max is safe.
Now just having a couple of looks at the arrows of Tom Hall, deciding the liners. 48 for Tom Hall, that means he's safe, I think.
For Pitt Klein.
49 for Pitt Klein.
Knowing he's safe now. Must be quite a boost.
His score got upgraded to a
Yeah.
50.
Just trying to listen to what John's saying.
So I think we're having a tight score for the... No, it's confirmed. Tom Hall is leaving the field of play first. Great effort from his side. We're going to continue the scoring rounds with 5 archers left.
It's a shame about that 8 there. That is what did him.
Yeah. I mean, it's a pressure probably.
Yeah, definitely.
Knowing you need to make the good shots. One didn't feel right and you just got to push it through.
Yeah.
And it drops.
Must be a nice feeling for Alex Wise knowing he was high scoring man in the field of play.
Definitely.
Seeing if he can take that forwards.
I mean, it gives you a bit of confidence knowing
Yeah.
that everybody is struggling and you're doing okay.
Everyone's under the same pressure, and at the moment you seem to be quite out on top. Archer returning back there to shoot the second scoring end.
So the first arrows are flying again in the second round of scoring. Bitcoin getting in the 10 just barely, but he's holding on.
Strong arrow there from Alex Wise. Looks comfortable in 10.
Bitcoin having a nice shot. See, everybody is still in the yellow. Looks like Woodgate is struggling to keep it in the 10.
Wide 9 there from Alex Wise. Maybe just letting the pressure get to him a little bit too much. Pick line though. Draw the 11. That was an impressive shot.
I mean, he's a top level archer. He has been on these stages. He knows how to do this. Just a question, has it been a long enough day for him to lose his focus?
At the moment it seems not to be, drilling another 11 in there.
Max Oakley here, getting up his shot.
He seems to have a very nice 11 in there as well, a 10. And
great performance on his side. Young archer, but competing with the best.
yeah, nodding there, knowing he's just done another good shot.
I mean, that's the confidence you want. You release a shot, you know it's going to be in the middle. Last arrow is going into the target here. Long holds on these recurve archers.
Good last shot from Alex Wise there. Could possibly be another 11 from him. Pick line looks 3, maybe 4 11s on there.
I think he's got 4.
Yeah,
I think there's going to be a
right one.
54.
54 from him, only 1 point drop. That is impressive.
I mean, it's a level each of these archers shoot in training. Just who can do it in competition?
Yeah.
Well, shooting a 52. Score. A 50 from Alex Wise, so the score to beat is a 50 right now.
Ooh, Woodgate tying with Alex Wise there.
If the low score is continuing to be a 50, we're gonna have a look at
Judge
the
returning
arrow.
to the 2 targets there.
We're gonna see a liner on Max Oakley's target. Another 50.
So, pick the 50 to be safe.
I think Pitt will have comfortably got above 50 there.
Yeah, I mean, we saw his target. He's in there.
54, that is very impressive, only dropping 1 point there.
So now if 3 archers on the same scoring, so now we're
Yep.
gonna see which shot the arrow farthest out of the middle. And that archer is gonna leave the field of play.
So it will be Max Oakley, James Woodgate and Alex Wise there.
I'm sorry, could you please take down your face?
And it is Max Oakley.
Said we were gonna see the young guy Max Oakley leave this field of play.
Again, should be very proud of himself and very happy in the knowledge that he's made it there.
Great shooting on his side of today.
Definitely, yeah.
Now we're gonna continue these finals with 4 archers left.
So Pitt Klein, Alex Wise, Connor Hall and James Woodgate continuing on.
Next scoring round is gonna decide who our top 3 archers will be.
Lowest score will be eliminated.
Third end of scoring, 4 archers left. I mean, if you get to this round, you know you'll be at least on the podium. Then it's just a fight for
Yep.
which place.
Yeah. Could almost be a bit of relief knowing that you're at least on the podium.
Definitely.
Very strong first shot from Woodgate there.
We just saw a wide arrow from Alex Wise. It could possibly be an 8.
I would have to say that Pitt Klein looks the most composed in his shot.
Yeah, he looks really calm.
Yeah.
Oh, he has a couple of nods
Oh,
after
that
some okay shots, but
Yeah.
he looks pretty calm.
In saying that, all archers look very, very calm and strong in their shot.
I mean, at this level, you just have to look at the little things.
Mm.
You just saw Connor Hall shoot an arrow, really quickly looking at the coach behind him.
Yeah.
Those are the signs of stress.
Yeah. Looking for the validation there, knowing if it was in or out.
James Woodgate with a strong shot.
Pitt Klein coming down there, resetting, recomposing himself.
I mean, if it doesn't feel good, try it again.
Yeah. If you have the time, that is definitely the right way to go.
Yeah. Because if you already have the feeling it's not gonna go there, it's probably not.
And that was worthwhile. Shooting in 11
Definitely.
there. All archers with 1 hour to shoot. Well, Gates just shot his last. Looking like a 10 there.
So for people hearing the buzzer in the back, there's another competition going on just behind this finals.
I believe that's the finals happening for the Junior Indoor Nationals.
I think so too.
Ooh, wide 8 or 7 there from Pit Klein.
Ooh.
This might be commentator's curse.
It might be.
I think it might be. It's the return. That could spell disaster for him there.
He's not going to be happy with that. The judge is going to have a look at all the arrows. See who's going to be our top 3 going into the last scoring ends.
49 from Connor Hall there.
First score to beat. Let's see what Alex Wise has for us. Keeping in mind, he also has a red arrow.
Ooh.
48 for Alex Wise, 1 point
point
lower.
below. 48, the new score to beat there.
James Woodgate.
49 for James Woodgate. He is safe.
Very close there.
No, it's just a question what Pit Klein got.
George having a look at an arrow there, determining whether it's a 9 or a 10.
I mean, he's gonna need those 10s and 11s to make up for that 7 dropped.
He really is.
48 is a score to beat. Otherwise, we're gonna see Pit Klein leaving the field of play. 48.
Ooh. I believe that will be Pit Klein leaving there.
I mean, he got the farthest arrow out
Yep.
of the center.
That 7-8 there did prove to spell disaster for Pit Klein.
Yeah,
And he was ranked number 1st going into this.
number 1st ranked archer Pit Klein leaving the field of play
Please take down your face.
after a really strong performance.
It was a very strong performance from him there.
He's definitely gonna be bummed about this one.
We have our final 3. We will now go to alternate arrow shooting.
So that will be Alex Wise, James
Connor,
Woodgate and Connor Hall there going into the final 3. Moving into the 1 arrow per archer format. Again, just to dial up pressure.
I mean, you already know you're on the podium, you just want that 1st place.
Yeah. That sense of relief almost knowing that you're on the podium now, but so close, you're only 10 hours away to possibly having the gold medal.
I mean, I don't know what would hurt more. Now, a bad arrow getting you out of the podium, or a bad arrow getting you out of the gold. You're so close now.
Yeah.
So we're gonna move to the single arrow per archer again.
James Woodgate full draw there. Only 20 seconds to shoot this arrow. And that is a strong 11 there.
Right in the middle. That's what you want.
Piling on the pressure for the other 2. Alex Wise coming down there. He will be pushing it for time. 3 seconds.
3 seconds, 2, 1. Just before the timer, but it's
Gets-
a 9.
Gets the respectable arrow in there for the time it was shot in.
And to see him smiling, he knows he got away with that one. It looks like a 10 for Connor
Yeah.
Hall.
Get back at full draw. That is rather close.
That's
Could be an
what it comes to an
11.
11 again. James is happy with his shooting, seeing a little smile pop. That's another 9 for Alex Wise.
Ten from Connor Hall.
That release was not the way he wanted. So Rico of Archery wanted to release straight backwards and you saw him pushing it out to the side.
Another 11 for Chris Woodgate. Sorry, James Woodgate. Alex finding his way back into the 10. Connor and Alex will be playing their own little battle here.
Yeah,
It does just seem to be them between them two at the minute.
but don't forget, we saw the same picture with Pitt Klein
We did.
a round earlier.
It could all go wrong with one shot. Oh,
And
James venturing back into the 9.
he's not happy with that one.
Another 10 from Alex. Didn't look best. Didn't look too pleased with that shot though.
I mean, you gotta get it into the middle. 9s aren't gonna cut it.
Connor dropping another 9.
Last arrow of James Woodgate, another
And it's an
11.
11. Very strong shooting there from Woodgate.
Yeah, even though he shot that 9, he's still in.
It's just between Alex and Connor now.
Another 9 for Alex. Connor just has to get into the 10 to be safe.
That's a wide 9 from Connor there.
We're gonna have a look at some liners and we're gonna have a look at the total score. But this is a tight round.
Could Alex be safe after his little slip up at the start there? I'll have to wait and find out.
If there is an even score, it's gonna be about the bottom right arrow of Alex Wise and the bottom left arrow of Connor Hall.
It's very close. From looking at the screen here, I think Connor Hall's is further out, but
That will be my guess. 47 for Connor Hall. So for Alex, the score to beat is 47. And a 47, so we are even, and we're gonna look at the arrow that's farthest out of the center. Those two arrows are close together.
53 from James Woodgate. That is very impressive shooting.
So we're gonna see him in the next scoring end, deciding who's gonna take gold. Now, who is gonna be his competitor?
Who will we see him with?
Judge having a look at both arrows. Hall is leaving the field of play, taking bronze medal here. We're gonna see Alex Wise return for the last scoring end.
25 pounds.
A lot of pressure there on Alex Wise now, knowing that James has only dropped 2 points in that last end.
Yeah. And I mean, a relief for Alex Wise. Also because, no, the score gets erased. You need to shoot 5 new arrows.
Yeah.
If you just put 5 in the middle now, it's all
Pass.
yours again.
Past 5 no longer matter.
So we're going into our final end. James
Woodgate
Woodgate.
shoot first.
Yeah. At the moment, the highest ranked archer. Long
It's a
hold,
long hold.
but puts it into the 11. That's a strong start.
A very strong shot there.
Alex
Fine.
Wise needing to recover from his 9 streak the last end.
Nice quick shot there from Alex at an 11.
Good recovery.
Ball's back in James's court. Holding for a long time again.
He's surprised about that one.
And that's a 10 from James.
It looks close.
Could well be a judge call for that one.
Both recurve are shooting with skinny arrows.
And an 11 from Alex there. Really bringing his A game to this final end.
That looks like another 10 for James Woodgate.
Yep. Ooh, just holding on to the outside of the 10 there for Alex.
A 10 is a 10.
No, yeah. Got a chance to reset.
James Woodgate not happy with that shot. Almost landing into the 8.
Could that have cost him the gold medal? Alex Wise with 2 more arrows to shoot.
He's gonna need to follow up with an 11. Another 10 for Alex.
Woodgate could really use with an 11 now here as well, just to secure his win. And he puts it into the 10.
That's a 10. So now it's all about Alex. At the moment, we think James Woodgate is going to take the gold.
Yep, but to reiterate what John said there, a lot of very close arrows.
We will wait
We're going to need a judge to confirm every score.
and see.
$53 points for Alex Wise. That's a score to beat for James Woodgate.
Impressive shooting there.
Judge having a look at the liners from James.
Even just sat commentating, this is very tense.
Yeah,
I can't imagine what the archers are feeling out there.
I mean, they're probably shaking with nerves.
Definitely, yeah.
Judge is calling the arrows. I'm going to hear the score in a second.
Alex was taking the gold medal there.
Congratulations to Alex Wise, winning this year's back-to-back.
Alex, you win £400 Mark 2GB and a contingency check from T.R.U AXCEL as well. Thanks, you will receive £200 Mark 2GB.
It was a very good day in the office for Alex Wise there.
Yeah. I mean, to come back after that second to last round of scoring, I mean, that must feel great.
We will do our lady compound finalists photo.
So now we're going to get the range ready for the compound women. Are coming up in a minute. And we're going to see the archers, the recurve men archers return to the medal ceremony.
Name tags being put up for the compound women now. We'll be seen walking on very shortly after the recurve men's medal ceremony.
So we're going to see the award ceremony for the recurve men category. Congratulations to Connor Hall for the 3rd place.
In 2nd place, receiving £200, James Woodgate.
James Woodgate there, walking up to collect his 2nd place check.
Of 2023 Triple AXCEL Back champion Alex Wise. Received £200.
Very well done for Alex Wise there.
He must be happy with this.
Very much be happy.
A quick picture moment with True AXCEL. So now we're gonna get ready and move on to the compound women.
It's time for the lady compound Triple AXCEL Back-to-Back Shootdown final. In 6th position, Grace Chappell. Our 5th qualifier, Layla Anderson.
Compound women walking out now. There's Grace Chappell, Layla Allison.
Patience Wood.
Our 3rd seed, Izzy Carpenter.
Izzy
2nd
Carpenter.
seed, Bailey Sargent Gooden. And the number 1 qualifier,
Bailey Sargent Gooden
Ella
there.
Gibson.
And current world number 1, Ella Gibson.
You will have the practice end, then we will start eliminating people.
There's a lot of smoke filling the arena there.
So they're gonna have one practice end and then they're going to the scoring ends. Just gonna wait for the smoke to reduce a bit. Somebody was a bit trigger happy.
Definitely. foggy conditions out there in the field of play.
I mean, the archers are having fun with it.
Definitely.
So just take a quick look at the archers here. We're gonna see Patience Wood shooting a my bow. Bridges, a brand from Home Soil.
Yeah.
Then I know Leia is shooting a Matthews.
Shooting the new title. I
Yep.
believe that's only one of 3 in the country. Left-handed, that is.
I mean, left-handed is superior.
Obviously. 2 left-handers are commentating here.
Yeah. Then we have Grace Chappell and Izzy Carpenter shooting a Hoyt Stratos.
Grace with the Invicta there.
And then Alec Gibson shooting the Darton. Getting back into the archery scene since 2 years. They're going in their 2nd year now.
Yeah. And Bailey shooting the PSC, I believe that's a Super RTX.
So we've moved on from the skinny arrows going into the compound category. Getting those fat arrows into play.
Everyone, I assume, will be shooting the full 23 inches allowed.
Yeah.
23 millimeters, sorry.
Strong practice shots. We're gonna see a lot of tight scores here, I think.
Definitely, I think we'll see a definite amount, a few more.
Yeah.
Going down to whoever's furthest out.
Definitely. I mean, to get here, they've been drilling the X all day. For everybody at home, the previous rounds to get to this final, we shot in a WEA archery system. So it's a small 10, and otherwise you're gonna be a 9.
Yeah, very, very little margin for error.
Anything that's not perfect is gonna get you out of the game.
Yep, definitely.
So the last practice arrows are being shot. They're gonna retrieve their arrows, and we're gonna start scoring ends.
I have to say, I think this is the category I'm most looking forward to watching, with having the world #1 in there.
Yeah. And some other really strong competitors.
Definitely.
I mean, it was not easy to get there. High level of archery here. Alec Gibson, world #1. Izzy Carpenter, a regular international archery. Layla, we also see a lot on the international field.
Yeah.
Grace,
Grace making an appearance now as well.
Patience, we see at the youths.
Yep. Regular face at the youths.
I mean, it's a final of world-class level.
I was just walking back now to pick the bows up to start with the first scoring end.
Question is, who's gonna drop the lowest score? Who's gonna leave the field of play first? So any favorites in this round? Of course, we got Ella Gibson,
Yep,
world number one. We expect to see a lot out of her. Ella Gibson dropping a 10, I believe, in there. I mean, a 10 already could be that 1 point that's gonna lose you this round in the compound category.
We've seen a lot more scores over 50.
But the second one is fully into the 11. Bailey Sargent hanging on for a long shot there.
Still finds its way to the 10.
Impressive, that hold was ages. Ella Gibson shooting another 11. If you look at the rest of the field, Patience is really putting in some strong shots. Izzy's a bit shaky, but she's holding on. That was not a shot she was happy with.
No, definitely not.
And it looks like a 9 for Izzy Carpenter.
Patience and Grace seem to have some very strong 10s, possible 11s there.
Grace Chappell shooting for Will's Archery, supporter of the youth competitions. I think that could be a low 9, maybe 10 for Patience there. Ella Gibson still putting in a strong score.
Looks to be only one dropped out of the 11 there for Ella. Bailey with 1 arrow to shoot, but only 1 currently out of the 11.
Izzy does not look happy with her performance this round.
Ooh,
That's a low
that is a very
8.
low 8 from Bailey there.
Not what you want in compound.
Definitely not. Izzy may be starting to ask questions if she's done enough now, having Bailey doing that in the 8.
I mean, Bailey has got those 3 11s to back up the 8 and the 10. So she's still at
It's made it very
51
interesting in
points.
that first end, yep.
Yeah. A 55 from Grace Chappell. Perfect score.
Yeah.
Amazing to see. It's a testament to the level we have shooting here. 53 for Leia. So the score to beat now is 53. I think she's still safe.
Definitely, yeah. Moving on to Patience Woods arrows now.
Another 53 for Patience Wood. Tight score.
Now on to the interesting one for Izzy Carpenter.
Izzy Carpenter, 52.
52.
A new lowest score to beat there, 52.
At the moment, I think Bailey Sargent is in trouble.
Bailey Sargent, 51.
51.
Yeah.
One more score coming.
We already saw that Ella Gibson shot a really great round. Bailey knows it. She'll be leaving the field of play first. Great efforts for her today.
So it is Bailey we are seeing leaving the field to play first.
Great effort from her. Great shooting today.
Yeah.
It's already a big accomplishment to get into the finals.
Big hugs from all of her competitors there as well.
So the archers are going to retrieve their arrows. Bailey is going to take down her target. We're going to move on to the second end of scoring for the compound women. I mean, if you look at the target from Ella Gibson, there's not much out of the center. So the archers are getting ready for the second end of scoring. I mean, every arrow needs to hit the big 10 to get into the next round.
Definitely.
Otherwise,
Dropping-
you're gonna need those 11s.
Dropping a 9 could be fatal. Oh, the archers at full draw now. Ella first to shoot.
That looks close, but it could still be an 11.
One of them awkward ones just in between both lines.
Yeah.
Up to the judge call. Layla seems to have a solid first shot there.
Patience is also putting in the work, getting 11 on her first shot, following it up with an 11, I think, but she
Layla
does
will-
not seem happy with it.
Shaking her head there. Layla with a wide 10, possibly 9 there.
Patience dropping her release. A little bit of stress, a little bit of
Definitely.
nerves, start making a couple mistakes.
Ella nearly dipping into the 9 there. Still looks like she's holding it on for the 10 though.
Yeah, Patience also recovering from her release drop. And great shots from these archers. They're all getting that center in. It looked like a low 9 for Patience there.
It did. Strong 11 from Ella. Moving on to her 5th and final shot for this end.
Leia also makes some strong shots. Not happy with that one. It went high. She knows it. Patience getting in a decent score. We're seeing a low 9 there. Would it be enough?
Strong last shot there from Grace.
And she's doing her thing. She's comfortable.
Definitely. Maybe not the 55 we saw from her last end, but still
No.
up there with the score.
So we're going to have the judge take a look at the scores there.
Starting with Grace's arrows.
Yeah, we do have a couple liners, so we're going to see the judge call a lot of them.
We do. There's one of them being looked at now. Possible. I believe that's a 10-9 liner. Oh no, that'd be an 11-10, sorry.
We're not shooting the small 10 anymore.
It's taking a while for me to get used to
Yeah.
after having shot that for so long.
I mean, John really put in the work to format the competition. It's really fun, but it's really different from what we're normally shooting.
It
So
is,
it's
yeah. It's nice to see different formats being shot. It just adds a bit more interest into it and a different
Definitely.
element, yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes makes it a bit more stressful. But it does take a little thinking to keep the rules in check.
Yeah.
So they're taking a look at the arrows from Patience.
Patience Wood, 52.
52 for Patience Wood.
Stay in the race. Easy Carpenter, 53.
53 for Izzy Carpenter. She's still in the race.
As you know, she is safe.
Now, I didn't hear what Leia shot, so I'm not sure who's leading in the moment.
Ella having one looked at there closely by the judge, determining whether it's an 11 or a 10. Either way though, she knows she is safe for this end.
54 for Ella Gibson.
That one must have been called in then.
Yeah.
Very good end there.
Goes up 52.
So we have a tight score between
Furthest arrow,
Patience Wood and Grace Chapel, it looks like. So we're going to see which arrow is farthest out of the center, and that's Patience Wood. Sadly, we're going to see her leave. Great effort from the young archer.
Definitely. But she will be leaving the field of play.
She made some money.
Yeah, 5th place.
She shot
very
really
respectable.
great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Still a lot to see from her in the future.
Yeah, definitely. Moving on to the 3rd end next end.
Yeah,
Yeah,
third end. So that took a while.
it did.
So we're going to see Patience take down her target. Get out of the field of play. She can be proud of herself.
Definitely hold her head high. So we'll be seeing Grace Chapel, Layla Anderson, Izzy Carpenter and Ella Gibson heading into the 3rd end of the T.R.U AXCEL Back2Backs.
we are down to our final 4. One more end. The regulation scoring. Who will be the final 3?
So the other archers are getting ready to go back for the 3rd end of scoring. This one being the deciding one, who is going into the top 3 and who is leaving for 4th place. Just shy of the podium. Ella Gibson not happy with that arrow, dropping it into the 10.
Layla
Crazy.
Anderson seems to have shot a very nice 11 there to start with.
Yeah, same goes for Grace. A long hold for Leia. Still getting it in there. She knows what to do. She's getting the work done. Just gotta hope it to be enough.
Yeah.
Low 9.
there, yeah,
You're not gonna be happy about that in this stage.
definitely not.
The level is going up each round, so you're gonna need more points to stay in.
Ella shooting her 4th arrow here. And that's
Ella
a
Gibson
low 10 there.
shaking her head. Her performance isn't up to what she wants yet.
Clearly not happy with that one. Grace finding the 11 again.
Is he also not happy with that shot? If you look in the left corner there, we're seeing a couple 9s. Ella finishing off strong with an 11. Knowing she'll need more in the next rounds to get into the gold.
Definitely. Very strong shooting from all 4 archers there though.
Definitely. I mean, it's already amazing to be up there. You need to perform really great today. And they're just keeping it going.
Definitely. That's a 52, yep.
Score to beat.
And that's a 51 from Layla Anderson, just dropping 1 point below Grace Chappell.
Let's see what Izzy Carpenter is gonna do. 51 is the score she needs to beat. 53. That means we're
Layla Anderson more than likely leaving the field of play this end. Just looking at one of Ella's there.
.52 for Ella Gibson. She's not gonna be happy with that,
No.
but it's enough to get her into the top 3. Great fight from Layla.
But it is confirmed she will be leaving the field of play on the 3rd end.
Great work to Layla. She's going to be leaving the field of play, and we're going to continue the top 3 with Ella Gibson, Izzy Carpenter, and Grace Chappell. They're going to start shooting arrow for arrow.
Archers just adjusting their faces there, making sure that there's no wide shots leaving a bad image on the face. So shooting order now will be Ella, Izzy and then Grace.
The archers are getting ready. They're going to shoot their arrows individually. Ella Gibson is going to start off.
Ella Gibson up at full draw.
She knows she needs to hit the 11.
And she does, inside out.
Great shot. The pressure is on to Izzy Carpenter. She knows what to do. But can she hold on?
She can. 11 first shot.
Look.
It's just dropping a 10 there from Grace. Very steady in the shot there.
Looked great, hits great. Another 11 for Ella Gibson. We're going to see Izzy again.
Quick shot there. Pays off, 11.
Yeah. I mean, the position is right, the technique is right.
Yeah.
Just get it there. See Grace move her finger a bit on the thumb release.
There we go. Grace found the 11 there.
From the looks of it, I think only Izzy is shooting a back tension. That means the release is operated by the rotation of it instead of the release Grace and Ella are shooting, which is a thumb trigger, which is operated by pushing in the button with your thumb, making the release go.
Clean 11 from Grace. At the minute she is playing catch up though, being 1 point down off the other two. Another strong shot from Ella.
She's there again. She had a jump scare. She's back on the performing side.
Bit of a longer hole from Izzy.
She's not happy with that one. I can't see what it was, but
Yeah, not quite sure what happened with that one. It was a very long hole.
yeah. Oh, you just can't feel the release going through and the time is running out. Also, Grace drilling that 11.
Ella back out full draw. Can she do a full house? And she can.
55 points. Perfect
So
score for Ella Gibson. Getting
Ella
her.
knows she's safe there.
Yeah, she's onto the gold.
It's now all to play for between Izzy and Grace. Possible 11 there for Izzy.
Grace needing to put in an 11 to secure her place in the goal.
Having shoot last, that is not a nice place. And she does it, that's an 11.
Yeah. I think that's a perfect score for Grace also.
I believe Grace might have dropped 1.
Only the left bottom one is just a bit far out.
I might have heard a 54 being called, but we'll wait to see what the judge has to say.
A 54.
Grace did drop 1 there. Still very, very impressive shooting.
Now we're gonna see what Izzy has shot.
54 is
A 54,
Oh,
if I heard correctly.
I believe it was.
That would mean we're gonna look whose arrow is farthest out of the center. And that's a tough one.
This will be very interesting. That's a very tough place for Grace and Izzy there.
Yeah.
Both shot incredibly. Oh, and that is Izzy Carpenter.
Izzy is leaving the field of play in third place. Great shooting on her side.
She can go and relax now.
Yeah.
Watch the gold shots.
Celebrate her podium place. I mean, you always want more. You always want to be on the gold, but the moment you win the bronze, definitely in these finals, I mean, you got to be happy.
Yeah, you can't not be. It's a medal at the end of the day, isn't it?
Exactly. You know what you did. So, you know what you did wrong on the one shot that is costing you the gold final. It's a thing to work on before the next match.
Yeah.
For now, celebrate it, go home happy, have a nice dinner.
Ella and Grace getting new faces for their gold medal match. Ella Gibson will be shooting first again.
So we're gonna have the same principle. Ella Gibson shooting the first arrow, followed up by Grace. Seeing which person is gonna drop that 111. Archers are just getting ready for it now.
There we go. Archer's stepping up to the line.
Ella Gibson starting with her first arrow of this gold medal match.
Who is going to let the pressure get to them first?
She's holding it. Steady shot straight into the 11.
Very strong 11 there.
Her first arrow is safe.
Grace now to shoot. And that's a 10 from Grace. Didn't look her best pleased with that shot from there.
Is this the arrow that's gonna cost her a gold medal?
4 more arrows to shoot though. Ooh,
Ella
strong
Gibson.
11.
Well, just a tad bit wide. She's probably gonna give her side a click.
Grace Chapel up with the second arrow.
It's another 10 for her, already dropping 2 points. It's not looking great.
Creating a bit of space there for Ella.
Another 11.
Ella capitalising on that.
An 11 for Grace. She's getting back in the game.
Yep, found a way back there. Is it too late though?
I mean, that all depends on Ella's shots. Another 11. I mean,
This time a little bit high, but still that is half shaft in. It's very comfortable.
Grace really got to get in those last 11s and hope for the best. Oh, that's another 10. So for Grace to have a chance of the gold medal, Ella has got to shoot a 8 here. Anything higher than 8, she's gonna win the gold medal.
Shoots an 11.
An 11, perfect score, 55 points. She's gonna take home the gold.
Grace Chapel though taking home silver. Very impressive shooting.
Definitely. I mean, we've seen perfect scores from her.
Yep, she was the first to do it.
Yeah. And a 10 to finish off. She knows she has silver. Great shooting from both archers.
Definitely.
We're just gonna have the judge confirm the scores. And then we're gonna see them back at the medal ceremony. Great match. A lot of tight scores.
Yep.
I mean, this compound for you. Precision.
No, it is. It's very, very tight.
51 for Grace Chapel against the 55 from Ella Gibson.
55 points, a perfect score. Ella defends her title in 2023.
Ella Gibson, our compound women champion.
Back-to-back champion. We will get our our photograph with our compounds pre-match, and then we will have
We're just gonna get the
our
photographs done. We're gonna get the award ceremony done, and then we're gonna move on to the last category of the day, the compound men.
Yep, very, very good archers appearing there.
I mean, we've seen a lot of international archers joining the stage this year.
And it is time for the awards ceremony now for the compound women. Izzy Carpenter walking up to collect her 3rd place check.
For the 2nd place, we're gonna see Grace Chappell. Champion of this year, Ella Gibson.
Having their picture took with their checks.
I mean, it's always fun to get those checks in your hand.
It is, it's a very nice feeling.
Now, generally for a lot of these archers, competitions cost money,
Yep.
and it's a difficult time sometimes. To get rewarded for it, it's amazing.
Yeah, it's an amazing feeling. So any moment now we'll be seeing the compound men walk out.
So already seeing a few coaches sitting there. For Martin Damsbo, it looks like T.R.U or for Matthias Fulton. And then for Mikey, we see Gabby.
our British representative, hi, Thomas Broad. 4th place, we have Shanghai Amrock.
Representing home soil there, Kai Thomas Prowse.
2nd, it's Matthias Fulton.
Great lineup.
And in our top seat, Martin
A
Dansbo.
lot of PSE
A
archers.
lot of PSCs, I was just about to say.
I mean, we got Mikey there representing Hoyt. And we got Martin Damsbo representing Darton. But the rest is PSE.
Yep. Kai sporting the new Super RTX as well. Super X, sorry.
So the practice area.
Practice arrows being shot now by the archers.
So a lot of international archers. We have first up Domagoj Budan from Croatia. Then we see Mike Suscher from the Netherlands.
Yep.
See Kai Thomas representing the home soil.
Yep, representing the Great Britain.
Then Shema Yarom shooting for Israel. Majas Fullerton for Denmark. And Martin Damsbo also for Denmark. A lot of international archers.
A lot up here. And very strong starts on the practice arrows by all of them by the looks of it.
It's also fun to see the lineup. You got a lot of age difference here. I mean, you have Shemai being the youngest there.
Yep.
Just got out of the cadet division this year, first year in juniors. And also we got Martin Damsbo, one of the veterans in our sport.
Definitely, yep.
World number 1, Mike Suscher. And a lot of new faces. Mike has already done this. Damagoy has already done this. Kai has already done this. But for Fullerton, Martin and Shemai, this is their first time being at the
I believe it is
back-to-back.
their first time, yeah.
First time shooting this style of competition. I mean, it's got to add a little bit of extra difficulty.
Mm,
You still need to make your shots, but you don't know what's going on. You don't know how the rest of the day is gonna look like. So you don't know how and where to put your energy.
Yeah.
So just marking their arrows, getting them out of the target, and they're gonna start the first scoring end. I mean, I'm surprised if we're not gonna see a lot of perfect scores here.
Yeah, I'll be expecting to see a lot.
Let this not be the commentator scores again.
I hope it isn't.
If we see all 54s, we know we did something wrong.
Yep, we don't need to leave.
So we're going to our first scoring round. Who will be the last standing? Everybody giving a wave of fist bumps there. It's good to see all the different styles of starting and end. You know, you see Mikey really quickly putting his arrow on, wanting the first arrow to leave his bow. Then you also see Domagoy just really relaxed, you know.
Taking his time with it, yeah.
Just give me a few seconds, get me ready for this. Roll number 1 here, Mike Suscher. Not a good shot, but it still lands in the 11.
I do not know how he does that.
I mean, that's Mikey for you.
Yeah.
You see the bow flying and the arrow hitting the center, and you don't know how he does it. Damsbo also great start. 2 11s, I think. Top one maybe a bit much.
Fullerton looking like he's got 3 11s now.
I mean, all these archers know the moment you drop a 10, you're probably gonna be out.
Yeah. 2, then you've pretty much sealed your fate at that point, I think.
Yeah. See Majas Fullerton. Roll number 3,
Yeah.
if I'm correct.
I mean, Fullerton and Damsbo both still clean.
That was a bit shaky, but it's still in for Damsbo. Getting on to his last arrow. With 44 on the board. Shemai not happy with that shot. And I think that's a low 10, maybe 9 for him. Shusher cleaning the first round.
A lot of cheering in the background there from
Yep.
the junior nationals. I'm guessing that's the medal presentation happening. Tommy last on the line there.
Using all of his time. Great shot going into the center. I mean, he's had a bit of a rough day. He had his up and downs. He
Yeah.
kept going, kept getting in there.
He's kept on fine, and that's the important thing, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, the moment you decide you lost, you're
Yeah.
gone.
Even if you haven't, as soon as you've thought it, that's it.
Yep. Get into the battle. Everything can happen in the last arrow. Score is gonna be called.
Damsbow and Fullerton look clean. Didn't hear what Domi had there. 55.
Perfect score for Mike Slusher. Gonna take a close look at the arrow of Thomas. .54. So
that's a
he-
point dropped.
So he's gonna be watching out for the rest. Schmei doesn't look happy with his performance. It's a 54 for
Yeah.
Schmei, so we're gonna be tied.
Be looking at their two arrows, definitely.
Perfect score for Matthias Fullerton. I think with a perfect score for Dominic de McGoy then too.
So it will be between Shammai and Kai there.
Another perfect score that goes to Damsbo. Schmei dropping the lowest arrow. He's out of the race. Getting sixth place. Excuse me. First to leave his final. Great performance from him all day.
Definitely, yeah. Very strong performance.
We're gonna be seeing more of him in the future.
A lot more.
He just entered the juniors, already competing at a great international level. There's your wave. He knows he's done. He's gonna go home. On to the next competition. So we're gonna enter the second scoring round with 5 archers. 4 of them have shot a perfect score.
It really is a question of who's just going to drop that 10 now.
Yeah. And let's see how Thomas is gonna react to the 10 he dropped.
Is he going to be able to pull it back? All the archers at full draw now.
Mikey's shaky shot, putting it right in the middle.
Damsbow following him into the 11 as well.
Rough shot for Dominic Boudin.
Looks like he's
McCoy.
still caught the 11. Mikey's second shot still in there. Fullerton as well, 11. I think there's going to be a common theme throughout this.
Yeah. We're gonna look at a lot of close arrows. Thomas holding on for a bit long.
Does seem to have a fairly low one in there though.
Yeah.
That could well be a 10.
Matches Fullerton. Shaky shot going in.
Into the 11.
Didn't seem too happy with that one, but it's there. It's
Yeah.
enough.
Still caught it. Damsbow as well. Strong shot. Slightly low 11.
Damsbo not happy with that shot.
No.
Dropped it high into the 10. He's not looking forward to the... I mean, just looking at the board now. We need to have a look at Thomas's target, but I mean, that's close.
Can't work out Slosher if his middle one looks a bit. I don't know if that's just the reflection off the camera there.
I mean, we're gonna have the judge look in a second, but you just want to figure out immediately.
I know.
You put a lot of expectations on these archers.
Yeah. And they'll put a lot of expectation on themselves as well because they know what they're capable of.
Domagoy not happy with the last shot of his. It looks a bit out.
I'm walking up now. Get the judge to inspect all the arrows and confirm scores.
I mean, it's going to be a close one. I think we have multiple 54s in this one.
Yeah.
$54 for Domagoy. Score to beat. A 55 from Mike Schluscher. He is safe. He's going to the next round.
Fullerton also looks to be safe. Again, we'll wait and see.
A 54 for Kite. Another perfect score for Matthias Fullerton. $54 for Martin Damsbo. So it's going to be a look at the arrow of Martin Damsbo, Domagoy and Kai Thomas to see who's going to be leaving the field of play.
Very, very tense moment here for the three archers.
The judge is going to take it to a measure. This is close. I mean, Damsbo isn't looking so great on this one.
No. Just shows the precision though, when you've got to get a set of calipers out to measure.
Yeah. I mean, only last weekend I had a shoot-off which got decided within the millimeter. I mean, that's what this sport is. You really gotta get that perfect shot. So I think here we're gonna have two arrows that are exactly the same distance. So we're gonna go to a one arrow shoot off because Domagoy, if I believe correctly, and Kai Thomas have the same 10, excuse me. So this is very rare. The moment a judge can't decide how close an arrow is. I can't believe I've seen this happen last year. I can't remember.
I think this happened yesterday at the Senior Nationals, didn't it?
Yeah,
it did.
at the Senior Nationals has happened, yeah. We had a shoot-off.
Twice in the same weekend.
I mean...
It's just testament to the level of archery here.
Definitely. No, yeah, they missed the middle, but it's just by so little. So it's going to be a one arrow shoot-off. Both archers are going to shoot one arrow. Excuse me, it's Martin Damsbo instead of Domagoy. Both archers shooting one arrow. Closest to the center is staying in The other one is leaving the field of play.
Martin Damsbo, I believe, to shoot first.
Martin Damsbo is gonna shoot this first. I mean, it puts pressure on Kai because he already knows what he's gonna need to shoot in order to stay in the game. Martin, great shot.
Very
Just
nice
shy
11
of
there.
inside out.
Still though, that's going to take a lot for Kai to beat.
I mean, the only thing that can beat that is a perfect arrow. And I don't think that's happened.
No, I think he's pushed it high.
No,
I
Kai
think Kai
knows
knows
it. It's gonna be Martin Damsbo going into the next round.
Kai will now be leaving the field of play.
Good shooting of him all week. Yeah, it's confirmed.
Confirmed by the judge there, yeah.
Great shooting of Kai. Sad to see him go. But we're gonna continue the finals with Martin Damsbo still in the race for gold. So 4 archers still left in the race. Who's going into the top 3? Who are we gonna see leave just before the podium?
Mikey there, first to draw up.
I mean, an added difficulty for Martin Damsbo here. A new target. Not having the holes to aim at.
Yeah, ooh. Just shy of the 11 there. Just clipping it though, I think.
I think it takes this one.
Slosher and Domi. Very strong first arrows there from them.
Fortin also steady with his shots. Martin has had the scare. He knows he needs to drill 5 11s here. I mean, these 4 are all top level archers. You have the world number 1. Earlier today we saw the world number 2.
Yeah.
Already shut out of the
Ooh.
finals.
Damsbo possibly dropping a 9 there.
Oh.
That could spell disaster for him.
He's not gonna be happy with that one.
Domi didn't look too happy with that shot either. Neither did Mikey.
No.
And they both don't look like brilliant shots. Possibly clipping the 11, possibly not. We'll have to wait for the judge.
We'll have to wait for a closer look at those arrows, but they don't seem right in the middle. Fortin still clean, getting his last arrow done.
A long hold there and letting it down, yeah.
He knows it's not right, he has enough time. Just do your next one.
Let it down, reset.
Yeah. Martin Damsbo getting in the last arrow, shooting an 11, so it's gonna be a quick look at that
54,
10-9
possibly a
liner.
53. Fullerton back up a full draw, having reset.
And then it's up to the last arrow of Domagoy. I think to see if he or Martin is leaving the field of play. He needs to shoot an 11 to secure a place in the top 3.
And he
Long
could run
hold.
this. Ooh,
Ooh.
definitely a 10. I don't know if that's caught the 11.
So we're gonna have the judge take a look at a couple of arrows. In the moment, I think either Domagoy or Martin is in the danger zone.
Yeah. Judge having a close look there. Domi's arrows.
I mean, just looking at that last arrow of Domagoy, I think it's in. A 54 for Domagoy.
So he has dropped a point there. One
Oh.
of Slosh's arrows getting inspected. It'll be interesting to hear the result of this.
A 54 for Mike Slusher. 54 is the score to beat.
So Domi and Mikey both dropping a point there. Fullerton clean, so Fullerton knows he's safe there.
Yeah, Fullerton has a 55. He doesn't have to worry. He's in the top 3. I mean, I think we know who's going to leave the stage here. It either is a 54 or a 53 for Martin Damsbo, but he has the farthest arrow out of the center.
And it is a 53.
So it's confirmed Martin Damsbo is going to leave us in 4th place. Great shooting to him. Great guy to have in the sport. Sad to see him go.
Yeah, that does leave Domagoy Budgeon and Mike Slosher and Matthias Fullerton though fighting for that podium position now.
Yeah. I mean, it's all about the perfect scores here. Can Mr. Perfect shoot another one? Can Matthias get in his 3rd, 4th, 5th perfect score? So we're 3 archers left. We're gonna move to individual shooting.
Yep. Again, just to create that pressurized situation. Just stepping up to the line. Matthias to shoot first.
First arrow from Matthias Fullerton.
Possibly the most important.
I mean, you know what you got to do.
Yeah.
You got to roll at 11. He knows it. Can he do it? Long hold. Bit
Just holding on
shaky.
to that 11 there.
It's in. Not to forget, I think even with perfect scores, we're going to be looking at the arrow farthest out of the center. So you want to drill those 11s. You want them inside out. Mikey shooting a perfect 11.
Domi up at full draw now.
Taking his time, a little bit shaky, but it's
That's
in.
a pretty good looking 11 as well. Back to Fullerton now.
Nice 11.
Yep.
That's inside out. That's how you want them.
Yeah. Proper donut.
Yeah. See Mike here getting settled in his shot. Getting his finger on the release 8.
Yep.
And another 11.
there. So
They don't-
everyone's still clean.
Yeah.
Domi with his second shot.
Another 11 for him. His shots have been looking a little bit shaky, but he's
Yeah.
getting them in there.
He is. Maybe the pressure just getting to him slightly.
Another 11 for Mitchell Fullerton.
Nice. Yeah.
Up next, Mr. Perfect. Can he get his third arrow in the 11? Ooh, that looked a bit rough, but he's nodding. He knows he's in.
That possibly the furthest one out so far. Ooh, not a good shot from Dommy there. It's found its way into the 10, possibly
I think it's
even
in
the
the
9.
10. You're not happy with that, knowing you're up against much further than Mike Susher.
And he's kept it clean.
Mikey on his fourth arrow.
Shaky one last arrow. Can he come back? Yep.
Yes,
Good
it's
clean
in
shot.
there. Not in the center, a little bit low.
Very clean at his end though.
An 11, but he was not happy with the shot. It didn't move through.
It was Fullerton's last arrow now. And he keeps it clean.
Keeps it clean. I think Fullerton is safe. We're gonna need to take a look at the arrows of Mike and Domagoy. Nice shot from Mike.
Strong last shot.
Last arrow from Domagoy. Gets it into the 11.
Yep. Mikey's last one there, it looks strong from his end, but you have to have the judge have a look at that one.
I think Mikey and Matthias already know.
Yeah, they look like they know that they're through.
A 54 for Domagoy. 55, perfect score for Mike Susher. And I think we already know.
I think we know.
Third
I think
place.
it will be Domagoy Budgeon taking third place.
55 for Mike Susher, a confirmed third place. Domagoy giving us a wave. Great job for him. Good shooting. Taking home third place. Not what he wanted probably.
No, definitely not.
But I mean, you're up against really great level of archery. You know, it's just down to those millimeters.
Yeah. It is so critical. So it will all now be between Mike Slosher and Matthias Fullerton for the gold medal.
Yeah, both great archers, world number 1 and world number 3, going up against each other. So Matthias is gonna get us going in the last scoring end. I mean, 2 55s and a shoot off?
That would be the perfect way to end it.
I mean, it would suit their archery from today.
And Matthias has started on that track.
Mikey getting his shot done, and it's in. Yeah, they have nerves. You just can't see them. They've done this so many times now. They know how this is. They know they got to deliver perfect scores.
So calm and composed.
Mikey, another perfect arrow. Just a tad low for the X.
I'm not sure if they both shoot perfect arrows, if we'll go to furthest out or if we'll just have a shoot off because it's gold. We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah.
Fullerton with a very nice looking middle arrow there.
I mean, I won't expect anything less than a 55 from each of these. Dropping an 11-10 liner the moment I say it. Sorry, Mike.
Commentator's curse there strikes again. Strong 11 for Fullerton.
It's in again. Another 11 from Mike Susher.
Moving on to Fullerton's last shot now. It's all down to this one. Oh, quick shot, straight in the 11.
55, perfect score. Mikey needs to put in an 11 and then
He needs to forget about that last arrow. This is going to be close.
yeah, I couldn't hear what that last arrow was.
Neither.
11 rings.
Mikey seems to know. I think Matthias has got this one.
Ty's nodding his head there.
54 for Mike Susher, which means Matthias Fullerton is going to get gold with a perfect 55 in the last scoring end.
Very well done to him. That is an impressive shot.
Incredible. 25 11s in a row to win the title.
So there we have it. That completes the Triple AXCEL back-to-backs for 2023.
Yeah, our compound man champion Matthias Fullerton there.
Having his picture took with the 55.
Great job.
Very nice finish.
Great job to all archers competing today.
Definitely. Always a very enjoyable shoot to watch.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, and definitely this year the level has gone up so much.
Yeah.
It's
A lot more international archers appearing here now.
Yeah,
And that is testament to the organisers, really.
it is. Everybody's congratulating each other. You just gotta wait for the medal ceremony. Then we're gonna thank everybody for watching. Few pictures are being taken. I mean, this is the battle of this year. Mikey and Matthias.
Yeah. Definitely.
Quick chat with the sponsor.
Now it's time for the awards. Domino Wooden taking his bow up to collect his third place check.
Second place, Mike Slover.
Second place, Mike Susher.
Mr. Perfect.
And our 2023 Triple AXCEL champion, Matthias Fullerton.
Matthias Fullerton still in full gear, getting his first place check. Congratulations to these guys. Congratulations to all archers today.
Congratulations to everyone taking part.
I want to thank everybody for watching,
Yep,
and I hope to see everyone back next year.
definitely. Hope everyone enjoyed watching.